Hey there. If you have been thinking about selling your courses to businesses, selling your courses to schools, selling your courses to nonprofits, or offering your courses as professional development or continuing education courses, you are definitely in the right place. If you are new to me and you're catching this live stream on FB, IG, YT, TT, all the places. That is so crazy. But if you are catching this, wherever you are catching this, and you want to start offering your courses as professional development, professional level, professional grade courses, then you are definitely in the right place. Okay, you're in the right place. And in this live stream, you want to take some notes. You want to take a pen, some paper, and write down some information because we're going to be getting into exactly what you need to do to start getting into the business of offering your courses as professional development courses. You can do that. All right. If you have if your niche is social emotional learning, digital marketing, branding, if it is, no matter what your course topic is, okay? Artificial intelligence, did I say that? Self-care, nutrition, parenting, whatever it is that your course is, all right? There is somebody looking for a professional development version of your course. Okay, they're looking for a professional development version of your course. So if you have ever thought about offering your course as continuing education or professional development, then now is the time. Now is the time, you guys. Listen, there is no better time to start working on this. Why? Because this is the end of the year. And what happens at the end of the year? Okay, what happens at the end of the year is that all these professional people need professional development courses. They need CEU courses. Okay, and so you can start offering your courses as professional development to people who need your course anyway. All right. So if you are catching this, no matter where you are catching this, no matter when you are catching this, be sure to tell me down in the comment section what your topic is. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Which course do you want to offer as a professional development course, as a continuing education course? So here's the deal. A lot of people want to start offering their courses as professional development courses. They want to start offering their courses as CEUs. And that is great because right now, there are teachers, there are counselors, there are therapists, there are veterans, there are volunteers, there are C-suite people, there are leaders, there are admins, all kind of people who are looking for professional development courses right now because their manager told them that they have to take professional development courses before the end of the year. Okay, so what's going to happen, right? What's going to happen is that a lot of people are going to wait till the last minute. Okay, they're going to wait till the last minute, but they don't want to have to take their professional development course over the holidays. Okay, they do not want to take it over the holidays, so there's going to be a rush for them to get it done before the holidays. Okay, but here's the deal. Professional development and CEU courses, people take those all year round. That's the truth of the matter. They take them all year round. Okay, they take them for their licenses, their licensure. They're going to take them because their manager told them to take it. How you doing, Zia? Nice to see you, honey. Donna, welcome in, love. They're they are being asked to take it right from their manager, or maybe they just want to take professional development courses on their own. Either way, here's the deal. Here's the deal. If you are only offering your courses to consumers and everyday consumers, you're really kind of just cutting off all of what you could be doing with your courses. You're cutting it off because the consumer market kind of goes up and down. It ebbs and it flows, right? But you have some people who are always going to be looking for courses, always going to be looking for them. And that is the professional crowd of people. Those are the people who have to take PD courses for licenses. They have to take PD courses for being a teacher, for being a mentor, for being a coach, for being a counselor, for being a therapist, for being a volunteer, for working with kids, working with parents, working with teenagers, working with whomever you work with, okay? Whomever it is, most of the time, the professionals that deal with those people have to take professional development courses. And you may not have even thought about offering a professional development course. You may not have even thought about it. You probably have taken them yourself. You may have even taken professional development courses yourself and on your own. Hey, Leah, welcome in, honey. All right. You may have taken professional development courses yourself, but never thought about, hey, wait a minute, I can offer a professional development course. I have expertise. I have 10 years of experience, 10, 20, 30 years of experience. I can offer my course as a professional development course. Now, what's the difference? The difference is that there is going to always be a ready market for professional development courses. That's never going to go away. Hi, your hustle coach. Hey there, honey. Welcome, love. Hi, Tanya. Welcome. There's always going to be a market for professional development courses. It's not going to go up and down, and sometimes people need them and sometimes they don't know. They're always going to need professional development level courses. Okay, so I want to make sure that you are thinking about more than just one way to make money with your courses. Okay, you too can offer a professional development course. You too can offer a CEU course. Why not? Why not? The only thing that's stopping you is the fact that you don't know how to actually structure your course, how much to charge for it, where to put it, how to get it out there. And I want you to know those things. That's why I'm inviting you all to my workshop on Saturday. It's completely free. You can come on in, and that's going to give me an opportunity to show you, teach you how to get into this industry, okay? How to get into the business of offering your courses to people who are already looking for them. See, that's the difference. You should not have to chase people down to take your course. You should not have to chase people. You should not have to dance for your dinner. Thank you for the hearts, Tanya. I appreciate that, love. You shouldn't have to do any of that. Thank you for my daily heart me. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you so much, baby. And welcome in. You should not have to do all of that when there is already a group of people that are already looking for your course. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, there's a whole group of people that right now are trying to figure out which professional development course they're going to take. Which one are they going to take? Okay, because their manager told them they have to take one before August is out, before September is out, before the holidays, before their annual review, right? Why not take your course? Why not have your course as one of those courses? And on Saturday, when y'all come to class, thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you tapping out the live, because honestly, Tanya, somebody is privately praying. I believe that. I believe that in my heart and soul, that somebody is privately praying that there is another answer. Thank you so much, love. That there is another answer other than sitting on social media all day. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to sit on social media all day trying to sell one course at a time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Thank you so much for helping to tap us out and get us to almost 200 hearts. I appreciate that very, very much. Somebody is praying for another answer because they just don't want to sit on social media trying to beg people to buy their courses. Okay? And you should not have to do that. You shouldn't have to do that, and you don't have to do that. I want you to know that there's another way. Thank you for getting us to almost 500 hearts, Tanya. I appreciate you. And I would love to see you on Saturday if you could make it. The link is in my bio. The link is in my bio. Those of you all who are catching this on FB, YT, IG, all the other places, I just put the link down in the chat for you all to check that out. Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to get into it. Okay. If you've ever thought about offering your courses, and you said to yourself, listen, I know I am supposed to be selling my intellectual property. I know I'm supposed to be offering my courses. I just don't know how to get out of the one course at a time rat race. How do I do that? How do I stop selling just one course at a time? Okay. How do I get out of that where I'm making enough money to pay mortgage money? Okay. Grown girl bills. Okay. How do I make enough to do that where I'm making more at one time instead of I'm selling a $47 course here, a $97 course over there? That barely pays the electric bill. Barely. That's not what we're doing, right? We want to thank you so much for getting us over 1,000 hearts. I appreciate you so very much. And I appreciate you because somebody is going to come across this video because of that. And they're going to say, you know what? I can teach customer service. I can teach leadership skills. I can teach digital marketing. I can teach career development. I can teach gardening. I can teach self-care. All right, for parents. I have a course for teenagers. I have a course for kids. I have a course for counselors, therapists, mentors, volunteers, coaches, tutors, whomever it is. Hi, Paulette. Welcome, love. If you have a course for professionals that a professional could use, why not put it in front of them? They're looking for them. Okay. And that is the difference between offering your courses to consumers, okay, and offering your courses to professionals. Professionals are looking for courses. Consumers are looking for shoes. Okay. Thank you so much for the heart. Thank you so much for getting us to almost 2,000 hearts. I appreciate you. Consumers are looking for shoes. Professionals are looking for solutions. Y'all, you get what I'm saying? So if you've got a course and it's sitting over on Teachable somewhere, or it's sitting on your hard drive, it's sitting on a napkin, it's sitting in your head, I don't know where your course is, but wherever your course is, I want you to know that you can take that same course and reposition it for professionals to use. Okay, they have the credit card, they have the company credit card, they can go to their manager and say, hey, I want to take this course, can I take this class? You've probably done that yourself. You probably said, hey, I want to take this class, will the company pay for it? Will the company pay for it? Thank you for sharing out. You know, and they'll say, as long as it's helping the team, as long as it's helping the company, as long as it's helping us, why not? Go take it and bring back the information and share it with the team, share it with the company, use it in your job, help you to do right. They're going to pay for it. That is the difference. Thank you for sharing this live out, Tanya. I appreciate you, honey. You know, that's the difference. These people are sitting there with a company credit card. When I was working in corporate, I used to work in corporate many years ago before I started my agency. And I had a team of people, and I know that they would come to me and I would go to my director, right? And I would say, hey, I got a course I want to take. Will you approve this? Right? Or my people would come to me and say, hey, I've got a course. I see something that I want to take. Can I take this course? Can I take this class? And I'd be like, here's the company credit card. Boom. Okay. Or go ahead and pay for it and I'll sign the reimbursement papers. Y'all know how this thing goes. Y'all know how it goes. You've probably done it yourself a million times. So how did you find it? How did you find that course, right? You probably found it either on a company website, or somebody shared it with you, or you went to one of these marketplaces where they offer professional development courses, and there was the course and you saw it and it looked interesting. And so you said, hey, I want to take this. Boom. Done and done. Consumers are different because they have to pay for your course out of their pocket, right? So if they have to pay for it out of their pocket, they're looking at it a little bit different, right? They're looking at it a little bit different. And they're like, do I pay the water bill or do I take this course? Which one do I, am I going to do? Right? And 9 times out of 10, if you like me, I like drinking water. So I'm going to pay my water bill first. Okay. And then if I have anything left over, then I might get your course. I know I need it, but I need water more. Matter of fact, let me take a little drink. So there you have it. Okay. So what do we do in the meantime? The answer is to get your course in front of the right people. It's not your content. Your content is not the issue. You are not the issue. It is not you. I know it feels like you. It feels personal. I know it does. Thank you, baby. We are at almost 3,500 hearts, and that is thanks to you, and I appreciate you so very much. And I'm telling you, the people get discouraged. I talk to people every single day and they get discouraged because they think that it's them. They think that nobody wants my course. Nobody wants me. Nobody wants to learn from me. Baby, it's not you. Sweetheart, it's not you. It is all the noise out there in the consumer space. There's a lot of noise out there. And so I am recommending that you come over to the B2B side of life, the businesses and business people and professionals. It's quieter over here. Okay. It's way quieter over here. And I get the consumer market because I'm in the consumer market right now. If you're catching me on TT, YT, FB, IG, any of them, this is the consumer market. Right. And I am hoping that I can help somebody that is over here in the consumer side of life that is trying to change their life, that is trying to change the trajectory of their business by offering their courses to people who are looking for them, right? You want to be offering your courses to people who are looking, actively looking for an educational experience, not people who are looking for shoes. You understand? So there's nothing wrong with being in the consumer space because you're going to find amazing people. Like Tanya's right here. Donna, you're over here. I mean, it brings us together. And somehow, some way, we found each other. So if you found this video somewhere, make sure that you are following me. Make sure, not just for vanity's sake, because these algorithms are crazy and you may not see me again. So if you don't follow me, if you don't like and comment or whatever the platform has you do, you may or may not see me again on your timeline. Okay? You may not see me again on your timeline. And I don't want that. Okay? I want to make sure that we are able to, that we're able to stay connected. Okay? All right. So, and if you found me, welcome. I'm so glad that we found each other. On Saturday, I'll be hosting my free workshop where we're going to be going through the structure of how to set up your course for selling them as professional development. I'm going to walk you through it. I'm even going to show you where to sell your courses. I'm going to show you where to offer them, where the marketplaces are, and I'm going to show you, and we're going to be talking about the requirements for getting into the marketplace. They're not as tough as you think they might be, and I'm going to be helping you. I'm going to show it to you. I'm even going to show you an example of a real course that you know, that is professional grade course. If you don't know what a professional grade course looks like, make sure that you're joining us. Make sure that you come on in. All right. The LINK is in my bio. All right. If you're catching this, you can look around this video if you're catching it somewhere else, and join us on Saturday. I'm going to give you a real live example of what it should be looking like. Okay. If your course is sitting over there on Teachable somewhere, on Thinkific somewhere, if it's sitting on Kajabi somewhere, I don't care where it's sitting on over there. If it is sitting over there collecting dust, that is not the same one that's going to be accepted in a professional realm. Okay. So I want to show you what it looks like. I want to show you how to take the course you already have. You don't have to start over from scratch. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to do it. I'm going to show you how you can start offering your courses as professional development, you know, right away. You might have to make a few tweaks to it, but you can go ahead and start doing that. Okay. So a lot of people think that you have to be, you know, accredited and all of those things. Now you do have to be accredited for some types of professional development courses, but the general ones around leadership and customer service and social emotional learning and AI and digital marketing and all of those, you don't have to have any kind of special accreditation for those. You just have to offer them as professional development, and you just have to structure it the right way. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for getting us over 6,000 hearts. I appreciate that. Okay, baby, you are amazing. I hope that I see you on Saturday so I could thank you personally. I don't know what city you're in, but if you can make it on Saturday, just click the link in my bio, and that's how you register for Saturday. That way you'll get the link and you'll get the workbook and all of those things. Okay. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Okay. So you guys, I want you all to know that if you're looking for a way to get your courses in more hands, if you are tired of trying to beg people to buy your course on social media, or beg people even through your email list, some of you all have spent the time, energy, money, all the things building an email list, and they're sitting at you looking at you with crickets, and you are trying to figure out, what do these people want? What do they need? What will they buy? And the answer is, because the consumer market is a little bit wishy-washy. Hey, Gail Taylor, welcome in, love. All right. So instead of getting exhausted from the consumer market, instead of doing that, sell your courses to professionals that are already looking for these programs. They're already looking for your course. They already want your course. They already want your program. They're just waiting for the right one to come along. The other thing is that a lot of, you know, people have already taken the same courses. They don't want to take the same courses over and over again. They want a new course. They want your course, right? So that they can go to their manager and say, hey, here's a brand new course that I want to take this quarter. Okay. We're coming up, you know, we're in, what are we in? Second quarter, third quarter. I don't know what we're in right now, but we're getting ready to come up on another quarter, and they may have to take professional development level courses for the next quarter, and certainly before the year is out. Okay. A lot of people have to take them before the end of December. So they are looking for professional courses. They are looking for CEU courses or PD courses. Okay. So you can have your course, whatever it is, whatever the course idea is. All right. On Saturday, we're going to tweak that course. Okay. And we're going to position it for professionals who have a company credit card. Okay. They have a company credit card, or their manager has a company credit card. They're just looking for the right course. They're just looking for your course. And y'all know AI is hot. AI is so hot right now. If you put AI in front of anything, I mean, you could be talking about gardening, but if you put AI on it, they want it. Okay. They want it. All right. So if you don't know how to get started, right, and you are tired of bumping your head up against a wall, make sure that you register. Hey, Red on the head. Hey, honey. I love that name. Okay. Welcome to the broadcast, love. Okay. And for those of you all who are new to me, I am Catherine Dunn, affectionately known as Cat the Course Builder across social media. I have an agency where we have built courses for some of the most recognizable brands in the world, including Walmart, Verizon, Uber Eats, Ocean Spray, the federal government, ADP, United Way, and so many other schools and nonprofits. And so we know what these places are looking for. Okay, we built the courses. So we know what they're looking for. So if you have ever wanted to offer your courses to people who work for these companies, now is the time. Now is the time. Okay. And I can help you and I want to help you. Okay. So Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your local listings. I'm just being goofy right now because I am tired and hungry and everything else. Okay. So I hope to see you all on Saturday. All right. So that you all can get started offering your courses so that you can stop bumping your head up against a wall, up against that consumer wall. Right. And so you can get on to offering your courses. If you have given up on selling your courses, I want you to pick it back up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Sometimes we have to make a pivot. Hi, Kofi. Sometimes we have to make a pivot. Sometimes we have to change up things, right? Sometimes we have to do something a little bit different. It doesn't mean that you give up. It doesn't mean that you just throw in the towel and say, I guess, I don't know, I guess nobody wants it. I guess nobody needs it. No, they do. They do want it. They do need it. You're just putting it in front of the wrong people. Okay? You're putting it in front of the wrong people. So let's put it in front of the right people. I want to help you get there. Okay? I am Kat the Course Builder. I hope to see you all on Saturday. All right? And I'll see you guys soon. All right? Until then, y'all stay on course. All right? Bye.